And welcome back to Been Rollin' playing the Old Republic. We are here to give our delusional friend the 3 pieces of power he asked for, so we can get
My network of spies reports that you crushed my enemies underfoot and found the symbols of power I requested.
We have a deal. I expect you to honor it.
I had not forgotten. I, too, have been very busy. Here is the data my servants collected before the temple transformed them. Let the Empire make of it what they will.
Enjoy your empire, while it lasts.
Actually, that reminds me. There's one last itty-bitty little thing you can do. You see, power is useless without subjects. So, I'd be grateful, when you turn in the data, you'd encourage the Imperials to send more expeditions my way.
You're really every bit as conniving as the real thing, you know that?
Yes. I do think I've finally found my true calling. I can assure you, my gratitude if you send more slaves to be my followers will not be insubstantial.
So he wants more followers. Don't really care for you, buddy. Alright, let's head off to the waypoint here and we'll turn in some more quests. We're out of the temple. Hopefully we'll get rid of some of that frame rate lag problem we were having. Alright.
You're back. I hope you sealed the chambers of the ancients, Keleth-Ur's chamber especially. I'm terrified to think what would happen if Keleth-Ur and his crazed ideas were to re-emerge.
Keleth-Ur was nobody. Some Sith who turned light side.
Do not underestimate the power of the light which eternally seeks to destroy us. Keleth-Ur's secrets have been contained along with the other ancients. You have done well.
Rock on. Alright, so we get an offhand, a commendation, or an offhand for him. Oh wait, no, that's not for him. That would be for us. Okay, let's go ahead and just take that. Throw that on. Okay, what else we got here? What else we got? We got this guy.
Your archaeologist team is dead. Killed for the relics they uncovered. I have them now.
Interesting. The Dark Temple's presence continues to surprise and fascinate. I'll quarantine the artifacts for future study. A shame we lost the whole team. At least it wasn't a total loss. After all, we got what we came for.
Just make sure people know who helped you.
I'll tell the Reclamation Service to name Hallway after you. Whatever secrets these pieces hide, we'll find them. Thank you.
Guy definitely sounds like a pederast. Okay, we don't really need that because we've got our upgraded or moddable one. So let's just take the commendation. And lastly here we have this guy.
Ah, the only thing more powerful than the Dark Temple. Any luck getting that data?
Here's your data, as promised.
Hey, you actually came through. Can't say I was expecting that. Can't say it's not a relief. Now we can finally stop sending expeditions in there, wasting all those slaves who should be building monuments to the Empire.
Slaves shouldn't be collecting data anyway.
My superiors may feel differently, but I tend to agree with you on that point. Anyway, I believe that concludes our business here. Goodbye then, and thanks for the data. Your service to the Empire will not be forgotten.
And something for Chem. Okay, why not? And of course I have to go through this long process just to do that. Okay. So that's it for here. Let's
Ready for departure.
Gotta go there.
Enjoy your stay.
Alright, so since we are pretty much done here, I guess I will talk about what we went through. We came here basically still being treated as a slave, and yet we killed a Darth. And now the person we serve is a Darth. So, you can only assume that we are about to become a Lord. Or at least we better become a Lord. Or I really want to kill her. But I really want to kill her anyway, so, you know, there's that. But we found out that we are of Sith blood. Even though our race is Sith, apparently that doesn't mean anything. And Chem is slowly warming up to us, even though we're not quite what he's looking for.
Back already? And you have the transmitters?
Don't act too surprised. I think you had no faith in me.
You're right. I owe you thanks. If you'll give me a moment, I'll upload the data to High Command and we'll see what's what.
Yeah, I'd really rather not.
This is worse than I ever would have imagined. Lord Grathan's behind this. He has to be.
What are you railing on about? Tell me.
He's covered his tracks well. We won't be able to prove it, but Lord Grathan has been sending security codes and planetary readouts off-world. Everything an invading army would need. Major Shellister is already en route to the probable invasion site with every soldier he can find. They'll meet you just across the bridge. Hurry.
Let's see. We can have a belt. Meh. And let's see here. Unauthorized transmission part 2. Here's what I think of you. Moving on. But anyway, so we now serve a Darth. We are in the bloodline of a Lord Kalig that we met, and apparently he was killed by Tulak Horde, who of course is who Chem used to serve. And our master wants the artifacts of Tulak Horde. So now I really wonder where this storyline's gonna go when should she find out that well, I don't know what would really happen. She would even care that Lord Kalig was our ancestor. But he warned us that treachery basically follows this item that we currently have, and yeah, I already plan on killing her. If I ever get the chance, she will die.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Well, you better believe I will enjoy my stay. But otherwise, our visit here was about on par with our visit here as a bounty hunter. A little less chaotic, I guess. Because we weren't hunting bounties and working for people and maneuvering our way through things in order to get into the hunt. This way we were more just going place to place, getting ready to kill the Darth, and once we killed the Darth, we got the item that we wanted. And now we're done. And here we are at the chambers. And let's see what Darth Zash wants.
Fantastic, apprentice. You're just in time for my surprise. Since you left for the Dark Temple, I've been reading and reading and reading. Scotia's chambers are a treasure trove of research. Now, who would have thought a man like that had such a curious intellect? It almost makes me regret that we had to kill him. But let me see this wonderful artifact you found.
You mentioned you had something for me.
Indeed I did. And I'll get to it in a moment. But tell me, how did you manage to pacify the apparition?
Apparently he was my ancestor.
Remarkable. A slave's lost ancestor turns up in the Dark Temple, and I sense your incredible destiny doesn't stop there. I've been studying Tulak Horde's artifacts closely for some time, and one glance at this one you've brought back confirms everything I've suspected. These artifacts will change everything, Apprentice. You especially. They will make you more powerful than you could imagine. I have foreseen it.
What do the artifacts do, exactly?
This artifact is one of 5 that together describe a peculiar ritual used by the great Tulak Horde when he conquered the Drummond system. Until I have all the artifacts, I cannot understand the full nature of the ritual, but I have foreseen that you alone will wield the ritual's power. The artifacts are scattered across the galaxy, some hidden by Tulak Horde himself, and some wrenched from his hands by betrayers. Documents and Scotia's effects point to Balmora and Nar Shaddaa, but I will need to do more research to locate the other 2.
What do I do to get there?
Ah, yes. That brings me to my surprise. If you're going to find these artifacts, you'll need a ship, and so I have ordered you one. All you need to do is pick it up.
For me? You are too kind.
Yes, you've earned it. You'll find your ship at the spaceport. Then, the galaxy is yours to explore. Don't forget to contact me when you reach each planet for more information on the artifacts' locations. Good luck, and good hunting.
Ababarna habens, Glaubena, ni in usakwai, usiterens apipao.
I bet you are always hungry, my friend. No. And now, with that, we are 16. Alright, so we get our own ship now. But we are not a lord. That is somewhat surprising. But I suppose we will have to delve deeper before we advance in rank. Let's see, we did get one mail message. Let's see what it was. Friendship and masks. The Order of Revan remains hidden. Already named Dark Harness is shown. Oh, okay. The Revanites. Okay. Easy enough. Alright. So we get our own ship.
Ready for departure.
We have to go to either
Enjoy
Nar
your
Shaddaa
stay.
or Balmora. Which I'm pretty sure is the same for all classes. Once they get here and move past Drummond Cost, those are their 2 options, as it was our 2 options for our bounty hunter. And why did I just do that? Anyway, so as far as once I'm done doing Drummond Cast and Coruscant, I'm ready to move on and start doing planets like Balmora, Nar Shaddaa, and all that fun stuff. I will try to kind of offset it so that one class does one and then another class will do another. That way you're not constantly seeing the same thing over and over and over again, like unfortunately we are with Drummond Cost and Coruscant. That's kind of something I wanted to avoid when I started. I was going between Tython and Ord Mantell, and then Korriban and Hutta. It's a reason, is one of the many reasons why I kind of tried to offset
Destination?
it. Because
Enjoy your stay.
you know, now that I'm just going Coruscant, Drummond Cost, Coruscant, Drummond Cost, Coruscant, you know, like that, I realize it can get a little tedious because if you're watching all of the videos, you're seeing a lot of the same thing over and over again. I might do conversations a little differently, but overall, you're still seeing all the same side quests. You're still seeing all, you know, the same places and everything. You're just, the only thing that's different is the story missions and how I handle each conversation. In some conversations, maybe exactly the same. You know, I can't remember everything I did every time, and I'm not gonna go back video by video and try to match up where I am with where I was and what I did at that point, so that I can go back and do something else. And you know, that's when it gets a little crazy. Not that I don't watch my own videos, but you know, I'm not gonna stop recording so I can go back, see how I handled this conversation, and then come back and go, oh, that's how I did that? Okay, let me turn around and so anyway, enough talking about that. Let's get to our ship. Oh, there it is. Looks like you have to go over here. And there she is. Kind of like an old school TIE fighter. Very large TIE fighter. Maybe more like a TIE bomber. Or an interceptor. You get out of the way, dude. Seriously. I think we just crashed into the side of a mountain. Good going there, killer. Alright, so here we are on our ship. Step inside.
Oh, I mean, greetings. I am 2VR8, factotum droid for this vessel. You must be my new master. Gentle, kind new master.
So I get a starship and a servant, too. Not bad at all.
I am relieved, pleased that you find me agreeable. I will never disappoint you, master. I am programmed for a wide array of tasks, including but not limited to meal preparation, ship maintenance, janitorial duty, and etiquette. Welcome aboard this Fury-class Imperial Interceptor, a versatile craft combining a starfighter's maneuverability with armament to rival larger military vessels. You'll find all of the standard amenities, including your own private captain's locker for storing valuables. The astrogation console contains a constantly updated map of the known galaxy. Interstellar communications are accessed via the ship's holoterminal. Priority alerts that you may find useful are available from the Imperial HoloNet console. Lastly, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to issue new orders. Any questions, Master?
Stop selling me the ship and stay out of my way.
I promise to limit all future conversation to essential information. Premature deactivation is not one of my directives. I regret I am unable to offer you combat support, Master. Frankly, my chassis couldn't withstand the stress. However, should any errands arise that are beneath your superior status, please do not hesitate to call upon me. I function to serve you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on your bridge. It will program the proper astrogation coordinates and activate the engines.
Alright, so we get a droid who is kind of our companion. We just can't really interact with him all that well. Alright, so let's see here. Let's why is there lag on my ship? I'm not liking this. And nothing to do there. Great. There's my room. Get through the... There it is. You got it. Okay, let's see here.
I am truly honored to serve such a personage as you, Master. History will remember your name. Not mine, but definitely yours.
There's the door. There's our droid. Let's see what's over here. Not an Arenata. Apparently, that's where companion will be. Whenever we actually get another real companion. As well as in here, I'm guessing. There's our locker. Wow, this lag is really starting to irritate me. Okay, so... take it, here's the bridge.
Flight Commander Pyrul, my lord. If you possess a ship, I could certainly use your talents. The Republic grows bolder. Their attack squadrons ambush Imperial targets and disappear into open space. We're struggling to compete.
Soon we'll dispense with this foolish stalemate and have our war.
Precisely, my lord. But in the short term, we must respond with force. I've scrambled the Cast 23rd and Dreadwing, but it's not enough. We're forming an exclusive response squadron, the Empire's Fury. With a Sith of your power leading the squadron, we'd crush the Republic in record time.
Time for you to see what a Sith can do.
Fantastic, my lord. Your call sign will be Rage. Uploading mission data to your ship now. You'll work alone, while the rest of the squadron assists throughout the galaxy. Strike with fury. Strike for the Empire.
Alright, and that's for our space combat, which I will upload at some point here. But, yeah, that does it. Next time we pick up our little Inquisitor here, we'll either be going to Nar Shaddaa or Belmora. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time as we go back to Coruscant for, not quite sure who I'll go for yet. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.